thinking like, because obviously like Korea and stuff like that.
South Korea.
And yeah, I think US are looking pretty good.
Talking about best teams.
Yep. Maybe we can
Seeing
get a
USA
little bit.
against either Japan or Korea would be an extremely exciting match.
I was
See
actually.
Japan against USA.
What would you say the top 3 teams going into this are, Juan Crystal?
Top 3 teams of this tournament?
Yeah.
Japan and United States are 2 of them, that's for sure. The third one is harder to tell because I don't know if Korea does have the same accuracy in extreme maps. But if they do, they are probably the third one.
I'm just gonna, for those of you who just won now, China beat Taiwan 5-1, and the match before that was Australia versus South Korea, which South Korea won 5-1 as well.
Oh man, I don't know about you guys, but I'm super excited for this warm-up.
I am really excited too. This will be something that you will never see again happening.
I don't know. I think we've seen something similar to this a couple of times in other World Cups, but this is always entertaining to watch.
I actually really want to see this now. I really want to see like a New Zealand team just like do the haka before one of their matches.
One, two, three, trying new headset.
A lot better.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
No more scratching.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, guys, all the players are in the room. We do have our warm-up selected. I am
Oh,
not
wow.
going to spoil it, though. It's going to be glorious.
I only can say that this warm-up can go either way from both teams.
Yeah, this
Both
one's
teams can get
definitely... Would you say this one
Just
comes
wanna
down
see
to
the chat
accuracy?
explode.
What do you think, Juan? Do you think this one comes down to accuracy?
Probably. It has some patterns that maybe can be hard to deal, but I think it will be an accuracy battle, that's for sure.
I don't know. I mean, we might see some players miss. You never know.
Yeah, it's all
I'm
always.
expecting a miss or two.
Wow, really? That's
Who knows? We might
really...
even see a player fail.
Wow, that will be insane.
All I know is I'm expecting a good match. About 4 minutes left. Oh no,
All
there
right,
we go.
and we are up. So the first warm-up we are going to have for Malaysia versus Japan is going to be the US tutorial, 4 key basics.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you guys didn't see that coming.
Tutorial World Cup hype. Yeah, Kami, I was about to pick that against you in Poland versus Argentina. Why? I wanted to do it. Malaysia stole my hype.
You guys are going to see the epitome of 4 key skill here in just a moment.
Can we see a 1 million score? 3-month supporter hype?
You know, I don't think that applies to this particular song. I think that only applies to the group, or the group, like any matches, not warm-ups.
I am actually seriously interested in watching this. It's gonna be great.
I don't know, man. I seriously think we might see someone fail. It might happen. You
It
never
might
know.
happen, yeah, that's true.
It would be quite amusing.
Yeah, last year somebody told about putting this as a tiebreaker. How are you doing? I mean, this one as a tiebreaker.
It sounds
can
like a
be
fair tiebreaker.
So
That would have
stressful.
been an amazing tiebreaker.
I can just imagine all the players literally like panicking if they don't hit all Rainbow 300s.
Yeah. It can actually go to a tie also, this map. I think this is the closest thing that we will see of a tie.
I think if none of the players end up messing with us, we might actually see a tie. Either way, here we go, guys. We're going into the 4-key basics OS tutorial as our first warm-up.
And also that's true. This is a ranked Mania map.
Are you guys ready? Here we go. Oh no! And we have
Oh.
regular 300s from Kaganyan. It is looking bad for Kaganyan.
This is the most beautiful one ever.
You're definitely going to one
Did
map
I
with
see
this one.
CERN miss?
No. He
Nobody's
got a
missed.
200 or a 5? I don't know.
Oh god, this is so close. The excitement. I just can't
Who
contain
actually
it.
picked this? Who actually picked this?
I bet it was Japan.
I bet it was Japan as well.
CERN just
Sam is
casually
playing
pressing all the
4K.
buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah, just showing everybody how to play Mania the proper way. Just mash all 4 buttons at the same time.
Well, that's how I play some maps.
Well, I mean, that's generally what you do if you have no idea how to play a pattern. You're just like, you know what? I can't do this. I can't even read it. Screw it. I'm just gonna mash all the buttons and hope it turns out okay.
Yeah. And then you get that list.
And then you're like, huh, I actually hit that.
Nailed it.
This is the most beautiful thing we've seen on stream so far.
But this seems like it's going to be a Japan win.
We now come back from our regular scheduled lag, and yeah, this tutorial.
This is the hard part, let's see. Oh my god, that one note.
Hey.
Blame CERN.
CERN actually got a combo break with that 50. That one lone 50 on the tutorial map.
And I believe it was on the first note.
Really?
Oh wow.
It was right at the beginning, I know that much.
Oh dear.
Let's see if
Oh,
we
yeah,
get
what
another
had it been?
warmer like this.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
no.
because his combo was up there with everyone else.
In the end, everybody failed because there was no perfect scores. Excuse me.
Supporter.
Alright, so for our next warm-up, we're going to have a BMS song hit from Detro, which is going to be called Volcanic, and we're getting RD's Black Another.
Oh, volcanic. I know the map who has the boss difficult. Not sure if this is the same one. But if it is, it has a lot of jumps with double notes and triple notes, and insane jacks and insane trills.
I just find it so amusing. We're going from like something like the tutorial to this.
Yeah,
It's like, okay, guys, good warm up. Let's actually do something serious now.
yeah. We just warm up with the tutorial. Like, now that my hands are hot enough, it's time to do something crazy. Oh wow, that didn't sound great.
I just imagine some random like new player coming in, watching this tournament, and being like, oh, so I can go from playing that tutorial to all the way to this. Sounds legit. Let's do it.
And then the look of horror on their face.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks better.
Early miss
So
from
we-
Mega Jet.
Yeah.
Everybody has dropped 100% except for Intellicer, who is just being Intellicer and showing everybody that they're basically god at this game.
Yeah, everything
actually
can
saw
get
some-
double S.
Yeah, we saw some really impressive plays from last week, actually. We also had Pro themselves as well. And again.
I just keep watching Intellicer's screen. But Kaganyan and Seren are also doing a really good job.
Yeah, all three of them still holding full combos. Everybody else has missed at this point, but Omega is, I think Omega's only missed once.
Yep, only once.
Yeah, that was pretty early on.
Halfway through the song, and Intellicer still has that 100%.
Maybe they can get it. Oh no!
Oh no, we spoke too soon.
He's still a bit of a beast.
Kaganyan actually has a higher accuracy now. Oh wait, no, I read that wrong. 99.9. I am totally off base there.
I was thinking like, whoa, that's impressive.
Yeah, I thought I saw it drop down to 60, but I guess that was me just being stupid.
And there's
Another
the
mission
concern. I could see that right
Now we have the insane.
Intel.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, you missed. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
so
how you spam.
despite everyone
Intellicer hit
missing
that
there,
wall.
yeah, Intellicer just like hit pretty much the majority of that. That's spamming.
I think he missed right before the wall.
Yep.
Yeah, he actually did miss right before it.
Walls like that are legitimately scary.
Like he pressed like 100 buttons in 2 seconds.
Yeah, pretty much.
This guy's a god.
Oh, he dropped. Or not.
Yeah, he did. Oh well, that's a warm-up.
All right, so we went from our tutorial map to that map, and that is going to be our warm-ups. We are going to be getting the bans in just a moment here, waiting for the teams to decide on what they want to ban out here.
Ooh, I
once we
was
know-
about. I
Go
wanna
ahead.
see if Da is picked today. I mean, in this match, it can also be a chance.
I want to see if the same if it's the same ban list again.
Yeah, if we go 3 for 3 on the same ban list, really goes to show just what kind of patterns the community really does not like.
Yep. But I expect, I don't know why, invitation from Mr. C as a ban, or even as, or if it not ban, Japan will pick Mr. C, I think.
Just a quick note, we actually had Pure Tom switch out for HNC YK, so they're going to be playing for Japan now.
Alright.
Alrighty. I don't think the bands are that far away, guys.
Should have them for you guys in just a moment. I feel like I'm listening to a really pumped up version of Excite Bike for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, I'm not hearing
when I'm
anything.
listening to those sounds, all I hear is like the sound of the Excite Bikes when they're like revving up. I grew up in the NES era though, so I mean, I don't know.
I actually never played Excite Bike.
Doesn't actually sound like it, just the one part there, it just sounded like the engine rev up sound.
Alright, we have band. Band this time is Violet Soul, Asuno Yozora Shokaihan,
Asuna Yosora.
Trigger Happy, and Nihonshiki Kyokaku.
Yeah, I told you that that was not going to be banned. I think. I'm not
Yeah, no,
sure.
that is not actually bad.
I wonder who's actually gonna go for it. If it doesn't get banned, then clearly somebody wants to pick it here.
Yeah.
This is
But
gonna
like-
be good.
Like I said, I think Mr. C is a good pick. But if it is Malaysia pick, I don't expect Mr. C.
Well, we've got Chinese tea. And this is
getting-
Malaysia's, yeah, this is Malaysia's pick.
Getting some more sound Volpex going on here with Chinese Tea Orchid Remix. I kind of hope for the next set of maps we don't have as much of the same game songs, just because as much as I like Sound Volpex and 2DX and whatnot, and even Jubeat, like I feel like we should have a bit more variety. I'm hoping we get some more variety in the next set of matches.
Okay, let's see. Chinese The Orchid Remix. IntelliSerien is the first one to drop the LLS of Japan's side.
That's actually a little surprising considering
Yeah.
how accurate they were in the last warm-up there. HNC, YK, and Omega Jack still sitting at 100%, as well as Cryoline.
I get the feeling that like Intel's one of those players that even if he drops his 100% accuracy, he's still probably going to end up with the highest score overall.
Yeah,
Just
look at those 300s.
consistency-wise, yeah.
I mean, it's been like 15 seconds, and he scored
That
like
rainbow
only
snap.
10, 20.
That rainbow snap.
The scores are pretty close. I think that's 6k of difference.
Yeah, it's definitely close. I mean, these two teams are both really strong.
I do feel like Japan has a slight edge here though.
Oh, yeah, I definitely agree with that. I feel like Japan is slightly stronger, but Malaysia is definitely a team to watch in the losers bracket if they end up being there. If Japan ends up being there, they're also definitely worth watching.
Okay, let's see
That
the
is
end.
true. Well, indeed, if Jack keeps that 100% accuracy. Yes, he will.
Most certainly will, and yeah, that's a 9,000 point win there for Japan. Omega Jack with that double S, 174 300s. Even with that, though, Intelliser actually had a higher score than he did with that 200, 84 300s.
I did tell you.
As expected.
I did call it.
Yeah, from the looks of it, I'm not sure if I'm correct here because HNC YK's name is covering the score a little bit, but it looks like they actually had the lowest score out of their team. Omega Jack did, I mean. Correct me if I'm wrong.
HNC had the lowest by about 330 points.
Yep.
Either way, like everybody in Japan had a really close scores there.
Yeah, and also Malaysia got really good scores. It's not only Japan. Japan did win, yeah, but both teams are really scary.
Yeah, this could easily go either team's way. I mean, if Japan does make mistakes here, like Malaysia can definitely take advantage of that.
Okay, Gigadelic then. They're going for the accuracy.
I don't know why, this name just seriously reminds me of like the names of the stuff in Star World for Super Mario World.
This map name itself was just amazing. Well, song name.
As I said before, Gigadelic, dude.
Looks like Cryoland has leaked actually.
We will see da.
No idea.
I do see a question here being asked if Malaysia loses this game, do they still have a chance? Yes, they certainly do. What ends up happening is if they do lose this, they will move down to the losers bracket. From the losers bracket, they can actually get all the way to the grand finals.
Also, seems like Seiren is going to replace Creolean.
Looks like we're after a pretty even start with Siren, the only one not being on 100% accuracy. Well, it does look like Omega Jack and Kagayan have actually dropped low, and CERN.
Yeah, all players, but HNC and Intelliser dropped their 100%.
Did they? Showing 100% for me.
Only those two are with 100%.
Oh, only those two are. Okay, I'm stupid. Carrying on. Anyway, no one having issues with the long notes there.
You still have a bit of sleep there, Tasha.
Yeah.
Actually, it looks like Intel did drop.
Oof, those long notes. It's traveling for Seiren, having troubles with those patterns. Scores are not that far away, but it's going to be hard to catch up if there's no misses.
Yeah, Japan is just dominating with accuracy right now. HNC is still going with that 100%.
I'm interested to see if he can actually hold it. It does seem that Japan does have this though.
Everybody there getting the full combo. Only combo difference that actually was there was just from long notes. That's really it.
Intelliser
yeah.
again with the best score.
Intelliser accuracy is just OP, man. There's nothing else to really say about it. He's just really, really consistent with accuracy.
Kaikanyan actually getting the second highest score.
Yeah,
over on
really
the Malaysian team.
really good performance from Kenya.
Yeah, really, it's like both of these teams are really consistent. Like they're all like really, really good at holding combos and maintaining accuracy. It just Japan is just a slightly more accurate than Malaysia here, and that's really hurting them right now.
The dream.
Oh, the dream! It's real. We're getting some data does.
Oh, boy.
Also, I just missed something rather amusing. 17 minutes ago, Intel achieved rank 29 on Peter Lambert off tutorial 4K.
Oh wow. So we have da 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 da.
And it already begins. The chat has gone nuts.
This doesn't surprise me at all.
All right, guys. So raise your da 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 da's because we're about to get started with da 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 da.
Da 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 da.
Okay, so apparently the dead beat is now a thing.
See, I was kind of hoping for this one to be in the Canada match because then I could have did the Canada da 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 da.
Oh, that's still good.
Well, let's see how Malaysia and Japan does the jackhammers. I mean, there are 1-3 jackhammers, so they are not really impossible to make, but it's hard to hit them. So let's see. Also, the beginning of this song is hard to accurate correctly.
I'm really excited to see this map. It sounds amazing. Or rather, it sounds like it's going to be amazing.
It definitely seems like everyone's as hyped for this as they were for the Taiko World Cup version of it.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for that one time that like Darde Sandstorm ends up being in the World Cup and then just the chat literally explodes.
Yeah.
Someone better
one
get
day.
mapping it then.
This sounds like a you-ish thing. Get on it, boys.
We've already seen some really impressive teams during this round of 16, so I'm kind of happy that it's not looking completely one-sided, like these teams are staying really close. I mean, the scores may not show that it's not so one-sided, but these teams are generally staying really close score-wise.
And here we go.
Here we da. The beginning is a hard thing. Let's see. Yeah, look at the accuracies.
Yeah, everybody from Malaysia had a bit of an accuracy drop on that. Japan held pretty well on that, so I feel like Japan wanted this pick.
Yeah, they trained it better, I think. Because that part is hard to read, because it does not fit the music quite greatly, so you have to memorize it. We all know when the hard part is coming, right?
Oh, I think we all know when the hard part is coming.
I don't think I know. Please, do explain.
Does it start with Das?
I think it does start with that.
Oh, okay.
I think it's do.
You think it's do?
I think I might be wrong.
Let's see.
No, let's wait and find out then.
Mega missing on those staircases there.
Yeah, that's there. So it's time to die, man. Everyone know how to dance. And
Yeah,
Omega Jack
everybody-
with another miss.
Intellizer and H&Z though just going insane.
Yeah, they are wrecking this map. I think they're gonna carry anyway, yeah.
Yeah,
There you
even
go.
with 2 misses, Japan takes the victory.
That accuracy.
Again, Intellicer. Oh my god.
Intel is a beast.
The Da Master.
I think Intellicer has had 1-200 for every single map that we have seen
Yeah.
them play in this match so far.
He's the
Yeah.
Da Master.
I think he's playing with us.
Yeah, he's just like, he's intentionally not getting double S's just because, like, he can.
He's just messing with us.
Anyway, that is the third point for Japan, guys. Very dominating performances so far. Looks like Malaysia's definitely got the work cut out for them. Just, they're not really able to keep up with Japan's accuracy here. It's
Yeah,
really causing a problem.
but also Japan, such a strong team. It's hard to deal with teams like this. You can just play at your best, but it won't be enough most of the times.
Yeah, it's like that for any of the strong teams. Like, when it comes down to, like, the really, really strong teams, you can't really win off of just, like, you know, hoping for the other team to miss. It's just so unlikely, and you're more likely to miss as, like, the, you know, not as strong team. That's the problem.
I
Yeah.
feel like though that's all you can rely on in some way. But if you look at Japan, how else are you supposed to? How else are you supposed to beat them?
Out accuracy them, but that's like, again, that's the kind of thing, like, they're just so strong in accuracy, how are you gonna do it?
Exactly. In some ways, it feels like the only way to beat them is to hope they miss and you don't.
And with how it is in, you know, Mania, I don't think that one would actually matter, that one miss.
Nope.
Because I think they're making up that difference just in our accuracy alone. Because there's not
Pretty
really any
much,
carrying
yeah.
in this.
So, like, Intel is consistently getting under 100 normal 300s. From what I can see, the most he ever got in one match is 95. How do you beat this?
I don't know. It's just, like I said, it's one of those kind of matches where you just really need to hope that, like, the other team really messes up and you guys play really good. Like, if your team does not play almost flawless against a team like this, then you're gonna struggle.
Pretty much, yeah, because even if you beat Japan, there are other stronger teams ready and waiting for you.
And there we go. Invitation from Mr. C. First time we see this.
Oh, I'm expecting to see a nice turnout.
230 BPM.
Really?
Yeah.
Gotta get on that sound Voltex love.
We're gonna have
Yeah.
some nice jump jacks with lots of holes.
Jump jacks? Are we having some jumping jacks?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks like Mega Six swapped out for Keraton.
The song is the harder one, I think, with Trigger Happy. But the thing with this map, if you don't warm up enough, you will definitely not do well. You have to hit that BPM, that's the hard thing of the map. I mean, you cannot first pick this one if you're not warm up enough.
Someone's asking when there's going to be a sound voltex turn.
I think it's happening right now. I'm not
Sounds about
sure.
right.
Whoosh whoosh!
I wonder how interesting it would be to have a commentator tournament.
It'd be pretty
Yeah,
boring.
commentating
We're not
show.
very entertaining. We're just here. We're talking. Everyone's like, "Why are these guys here?"
Everyone against Juan.
I think Juan's the least likely to get like anybody yelling at them.
But I have to think the things that I want to say because I speak in Spanish. It's hard.
Well, that already makes you a better commentator than me because you can already speak, you know, multiple languages.
You don't know French? French, I mean.
I know very basic French, not enough to hold the conversation.
Oh.
So you can't vote all other commentators.
Japan with the triple double S. Let's see the stream.
Something tells me they picked it.
I really like this part.
Yeah, this is my favorite part of the song.
Freestyle.
That actually looks really insane.
Compared to some of the warm-ups we've seen?
Oh yeah. And yet Intel, 100% accuracy.
Everybody managing those double trills really easy there.
And Telliser just doesn't care.
He
It
really
does
doesn't.
not care about anything.
Honestly, I think you can say that for the majority of the Japanese team right now.
Yeah. Also, Cernak 8 is doing really well.
Yeah, Cern and Seirin are keeping that really well. The Shang actually having a miss there. Struggling to keep up in accuracy as well. Accuracy's actually going down, more misses.
Yeah. With a long notice, harder to keep the accuracy up. And interesting with double S this one, oh my god.
Yeah, that was actually a very one-sided match there. Japan winning that one by about 110,000, give or take.
114,495.
Thank you. 100% from Intelliser with 120,300s.
First
Not
time
only
he's
did they
got more
get-
than 100 normal 300s. First time.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say, not only did they get the only double S of the thing, they also had the highest accuracy in general. Lowest 300 count.
He's pretty much had the best accuracy on every single map.
But yeah, this one was really one-sided. Everybody from Japan was higher than the highest score from Malaysia.
This is also the first time that Intel hasn't got a 200.
Yep. So
Japan does not
Yeah,
really
go
have many weaknesses. They're just accuracy. Like, the only way you can really say Japan has a weakness is if you can be better than them in accuracy.
yeah.
I don't know why, but I'm expecting like Japan in the finals to be like Intel to just still ETS everything.
I don't know about that. I think we're going to see some pretty hard stuff in the finals.
I'm
I
expecting them
also
to get
think-
100% accuracy. Just because Intel.
I expect something insane for the finals. I don't know why. But I think the quarterfinals will be the higher jump in terms of difficulty. Because there is a gap between group stage and round of 16, but I think quarterfinals will be the bigger gap of all the rounds in terms of hard maps.
Looking
Yeah,
forward
I
to
wouldn't
it.
be surprised if we got a lot harder maps going into that.
I don't know if final maps will hit 6 stars, but maybe around it.
Anyway,
Something like 5.
come on
5.4.
Heavenly Moon. Come on Heavenly Moon.
Hype. Maybe Water Horizon.
Kind of want to see Palya again. Better Yellow Smile, because Yellow Smile is cool. I like the Q setting for that. That was really interesting to see.
Yeah, Yellow Smoke will be quite good. Well, Asia do seem to be taking their time though.
It looks like they're going to be bringing in Konami San 92.
In place of CERN.
This is actually Malaysia's pick, is it not?
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm assuming they're bringing in their Konami-san 92 here just because of the song they're probably going to pick next. They've got to win this next one or else they are knocked out into the loser's bracket. Japan on match point right now.
Yeah, let's make a rule. Japan has to play with double time all the maps. That would be fair, right?
Malaysia definitely taking the time with deciding on what their next map is going to be, especially at this point where it really does matter what they pick.
Yeah. They're really being careful here.
Yeah, it looks like it
Okay.
is going to be a little smile.
Creoline spoiled that one in the chat.
Oh, at least one of my guesses was right.
Yeah? You got that right.
I almost feel like an easier song would actually be a better choice for Malaysia because they already know that they can keep up like consistently, but their accuracy is where they really need to take on Japan here. So I feel like if they go for something easier to get accuracy on, they might actually stand a better chance.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Oh no, but with Konami-san getting a lot of regular 300s and even some 200s at the beginning, it's not a good start.
Intellicer don't have the double S, right?
No, you already dropped
Intellicer does not have a double S.
Wow.
Saberin
Currently-
also dropped his 100% accuracy as well.
Yeah, currently only Piertom and HNC YK holding 100%.
But again, as I kind of said earlier, like, I don't think it matters that much if Intel drops his 100%. He's still probably going to end up with the highest score overall.
I find it weird how the only thing Intel has SS is the hardest of the maps.
Just let him go though. The Japanese are really just dominating this map.
Yeah, it doesn't look like this pick is going to end up working out for them right now. Just, I don't know, HNC, YK, and Piertom still holding 100%. Intellicer is just, might as well be holding 100%. I mean, if it was any other team, I would say that Malaysia would probably have this, but I think Japan is just a little too strong for them.
Yeah.
For everyone.
They're about 10,000 off the perfect score.
Yeah, I mean, you just can't really compete with that unless you are like a top tier team yourself, like absolute top tier. Either way, that is a clean sweep for Japan, 5-0 against Malaysia. 2 double S's from Piertom and HNC YK. Intellicer with that 1 200 yet again. Despite that, actually HNC having the best accuracy this time, Intellicer with the second best. But yeah, that was a clean sweep.
And Japan still has not lost any single map in the tournament, right?
No, they haven't. They've just been winning everything. They are currently undefeated.
HNC, about a minute ago, it's you, rank 15.
What? How many?
They got
HNC,
rank
rank
15.
15.